go.
Yes.
We're back in. We're back for another season, another series, another...
Season 2 of Bar Buds.
Season 2, shit.
Wow. We made it.
We made it.
We're here.
We're so excited. And now these are going to go out less than 6 months after shooting, so they'll be more culturally relevant.
Let's hope.
Yeah, let's hope.
Well, welcome to Bar Buds. We are here for Season 2, Episode 1. Guys, welcome back. We need a shot.
Let's do that.
Long fucking time.
Let's do it.
Do we do the honorary Jordan shot?
Yes.
No
Right.
more miserable way to start.
I'm going to use this guy because I don't have a third shot glass the time being.
Oh my god.
Don't you worry.
I'm so excited.
I'm going to be using my bartending skills to measure this bitch out. Help! I need somebody.
Yeah, that was kind of...
That
That was nice.
Oh no! If only there were.
A second bottle of Jepson's Malort. Just cracked the fucking sound. Don't worry, boys. We're going to the top on
I
this
still
one.
love that Jepson Malort is finally in a glass bottle now. So elegant.
Wait. It wasn't before?
It was
Oh,
plastic?
No, look, it's literally been in like that plastic cap bottle.
This is glass?
I guess
Just the cap.
yeah. Actually, it used to be plastic. Now that I think about it.
I mean, it's so much fancier now that...
Oh yeah, I remember seeing it on like a grocery store shelf for the first time. I didn't recognize it. I was like, oh.
You guys are trying to get
this fancy little Malort bottle.
your chew gum trying to finally look like a bottle of liquor.
Yeah.
Why is it burning my hand?
Steam just emitting.
Well, it is made by a Christian, so you're probably a vampire.
Oh, yeah. That's already...
It happened. You got immortality.
I am Blade.
I am.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Happy
Wait.
to be here.
So, from Season 1, if anybody was watching, we had this game.
Oh, let's continue the game.
We have to continue.
Okay, yes.
Where
Yes,
Yes.
okay. All right, so we'll build a cheers, one sentence or phrase or word at a time.
Yeah, let's get the juices flowing.
absolutely.
I had an improv practice today, so I'm ready. I did for 2 hours.
I'm married, so that is improv all day long.
There you go. All right, Jordy, so you'll start us off.
May the good times roll.
And roll into some new times.
And then put down those tracks behind us so the cops get fucking blasted, lose their fucking tire pressure, and can't chase us into the desert.
Fuck yes! My lord.
Can't make a face.
Oh,
Stone cold. Sober.
why?
Oh, it's just something I like saying because 9 times out of 10 people.
Yeah, no, I was already there.
Pucker.
I was
stopped
already
us.
there. I'm just getting the flavor of
Grapefruit arm.
grapefruit rind. Yeah. That actually is kind of nice. Oh shit.
The more we do this,
Huh.
yeah, the more we like chew gum.
Yeah.
I love it. I got a soft spot for it.
I mean, it's
If
from
you're wondering
Chicago.
if I mean the lacquer that you apply soles to shoes or gum on the bottom of the shoes, yes.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a Chicago tradition, right? Or it's from.
I think the tradition is fucking over your friends by giving them a shot of Malort and telling them it's whiskey or a
That's
pickleback.
literally all it is. Cause
Yeah.
like it looks like if you were to turn that bottle around, it looks pretty harmless. You know, but it's just
Yeah.
people ask me
it
all the
almost
time.
looks biblical, you know. It almost looks like, oh, you old my lord.
Yo, old Malort.
Yes.
Swedish.
I just saw they have the stamp on here that looks like the wax seal.
Oh yeah, it does.
I want to get my own fucking wax seal.
That'd be very cool. It kind of has the
You can get
almost like the
Canada.
Smirnoff looking symbol.
It's still in my mouth. Like,
Yeah.
like the
Do you need a
taste is-
beer?
Yeah.
You have one?
actually.
I think yours is down here. They're those both Jordy.
These are amps.
I got you.
Ladies and gentlemen, disclaimer.
Bud Zero. Oh, this is zero alcohol beer. No. No. You're drinking a Heine.
Yeah, pardon me for.
Wait, oh, is that?
I didn't know. That's a Bud Zero. We could try it.
No, the Heine. I think that's a 0 too.
It's a Heine Zero.
Are we drinking? I'm not trying to not get you drunk.
We're 0 for 2.
I got more downstairs.
That
just needs to get the.
So these are the. Well, maybe we start. Maybe
Yeah,
we,
let's do this.
let's sidebar here.
Oh yes, let's do that.
Polsky.
Aaron, yeah.
Aaron. My man.
I'm gonna make sure I got his last name right.
Guys, the man behind this
This is really fucking impressive.
is fantastic.
This is a.
I wouldn't say he has as magnificent as of hair as you do.
Same ballpark.
But, the Weird Al Yankovic.
Yes.
I could be wrong, but I was in the grocery store the other day, and I ran into him, lovely gentleman, and I think he also works at a wine place. I won't put him on blast until I clear it with him. I ran into him, and he was selling these in Whole Foods, I think. Yeah, we were in Whole Foods, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" He described the reason why I brought it up. He described these as a milk punch, I think. I don't see it on here, but
This is a rum. Wait.
Yeah, this one is definitely rum, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, rum with
I think he described this as a milk
and
punch.
cinnamon.
So unless I'm mistaken, we will treat it as
It
such.
was very, very Christmassy the last time I had it. It's been maybe a year or two since I had it last, but it's ultra tasty. All of the limeware cocktails are really, really tasty.
Yeah, they are.
Let's have a little tasty.
All right.
You guys need to use this fancy fucker? No?
Oh, I just destroyed my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, Al. To Mr. Polsky.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Cheers, Aaron.
Oh, damn.
That's so nice and refreshing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's even better than I remember it too. Just like the little bit of bubbles in there, just
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Make sure you guys last name.
I just want to sit down, drink this, and listen to some yacht rock.
yes.
So
you got the right playlist for it too.
Yeah.
that's
Where'd you get that from?
that's a great interlude here because we have
Perfect transition.
the world's next great yacht rock frontman here in the studio today,
I wouldn't put
Mr. Jordan Tyler.
Hello, internet.
We should have said your name way earlier. We'll put a lower third in way before
We
that.
just started the episode.
Yeah. We're season 2. It's not season 8. We still need seasons to warm up.
Yeah, we gotta humble ourselves.
Well, television shows, they like a lot of time if you're watching a bad television show, like and your friend's trying to get you into it, they'll do that that self-defense mechanism where like, well, it takes a lot of shows, a couple seasons to get up and running, to really know the characters. And there's a lot of evidence towards that. There's a lot of evidence, like for instance, New Girl. Winston was just like an unfilled out character for a long time, and then they were like, oh, Winston's the weird cat guy who wants to be a cop for the weird reasons. He's just like the
black
weird
guy who wants to be a cop. Period.
Yeah, that was weird enough.
Yeah, that was.
But that happened later, and he had already been established as weird cat guy.
He wasn't even in the first season, was he?
No.
I think he was, but I think he was just kind of without a character. So they first, and I thought this was like a Berenstein effect because I had seen it so long ago. The original pilot has Damon Wayans in it as coach.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
And I always thought it was someone besides Damon Wayans. I couldn't remember it being him or Damon Wayans Jr., I think. Is that right? Yeah, it's not. Yeah. So they were both on it, but I think Damon's character was much stronger, but then he had to leave for some reason. And then he comes back way later in like season 5 or 6 or something like that. And he's so good at that point. Like it makes sense why he was originally on the show. That show's really good. I like
It is a very fun show.
I like Schmidt and I like Winston, but Nick Miller for me. I love Jess, but like Nick Miller for me. I mean, he's so like he's a bartender too, so it's like
Yeah. The bar, funny enough, the bar that they filmed that at is down the street from where I live in K-Town.
Oh, really?
I still haven't been, but I've heard it's right around the corner.
It is depressing.
Oh no!
May have been less depressing while they were filming.
In like, because K-Town is a whole mix of things. Like you go to any of the bars, they're all super old school. You have the old regulars that still go there, and seeing these old guys just go to the bar because that's what they do is depressing. But it's also like, oh, this is cool. This is like a piece of history that
It is.
I get to,
Koreatown in particular, I mean, they probably weren't around as old as Koreatown has been, or as long as Koreatown has been, but like, even still, like, that's an old part of LA, Hollywood culture, so like, the fact that they're still keeping it alive, going,
Yeah.
So sad or nah.
Yeah.
Cheers to them, I guess.
No judgment. No judgment.
Yeah, absolutely. Cheers to that.
Yeah. But, Damn, this is really good.
I'm just admiring your Bites tattoo. How recent is that?
This one, maybe like a year or two now. My artist has done most of my arms.
It's
now.
so good.
And it's very much not his traditional style, but he always looks at it and goes, man, that's just a sticker on you, isn't it? And I say, yep, it is.
Yeah.
Joey Burdett at High Seas Tattoo. He is light on.
There we go.
Yeah.
Joey X Tattoo, I think is his Instagram. I could be wrong. I don't know.
We'll find it and
Exactly.
post it somewhere. Yeah. Yeah.
But yes. Oddly enough, my recent tattoo addiction has stemmed from Zach, the bass player of the Bites and one of my near and dear friends. He went most of his life without tattoos, and then a summer or two ago, it was his birthday. He was like,
he's one of my favorite people on earth.
How can
They're
he not be?
so sweet.
How can it not
I
be?
just see he's just like life is like blooming for him. You know? And he's embracing all of it.
Exactly.
Fucking killing it, man.
I'll see you when you get home. But he never had any tattoos, and then on his birthday he was like, I want to get a tattoo. And like I went with him, and of course like I'm at my tattoo shop, like I'm gonna get a tattoo.
Yes.
And then like a month or two goes by, and he gets another one, and of course I get one, and like we just keep following suit. And like it's an addiction. It really, really is addicting. It's just like it's adrenalizing.
Yeah.
You know, like it's a rush.
Yeah.
So, all right, I have a question because I don't have tattoos, and I always hear like, yes, it's addicting. Is it the pain that you get addicted to? Is it the pain and then the result of bearing with the pain, or?
It's a combination, I think.
It is definitely a combination.
And
I
then,
haven't actually thought of that, like the result from the pain. That's actually really kind of like heroic. Like like I withstood a needle just going.
I mean, I that's what I think, because it's like, I'm too chicken shit to do that. Like, I would not get a tattoo, because you sit there and just let.
But you get massages, and massages are so much more painful. Like when you have knots, and they're like fucking getting in there, and they break it, and you're like, oh.
Okay, I'm masochistic in that way, because I love that.
Then you should love tattoos, because it's like less pain and longer.
Well,
it's like a concentrated thing. Because when you have a lady's or a man's elbow just digging into your back, that could be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But you know it's.
But there's a sense of relief.
Yeah.
It might hurt for like a period of time.
And there's got to be some joy. Like you're getting stabbed, so your body is releasing endorphins.
See, this is what I mean. It's like in my brain, the only thing I can think of is like, okay, you were getting stabbed repeatedly, thousands of times.
Absolutely don't.
Literally. Like Chinese death by 1,000 cuts is basically what tattooing to me sounds like, you know? I mean, maybe it's not as deep or whatever, but, you know, semantics. But still, it's like you're literally getting stabbed thousands of times, and then you go back for more. It's like you need more.
And there's no way to deny that, like, it hurts. Like it is definitely pain, but, like, it's like a rush. It's like... We as humans don't need to be going 100 miles an hour, but when you're on a roller coaster at a downward like slope, it's like fun, it's a rush, it's adrenaline, it's something, but like we shouldn't be going that fast. We don't need to be impaled by a needle 1,000,000 times over and over and over again.
I mean, that's what I think, but you know, I mean, to each his own.
Yeah.
But actually, to the point of a rush, like. Dude, you and the Bites are like fucking killing it. You guys have been doing these amazing tours. We get to see like from the sidelines these massive audiences that you get to play in front of. Is that kind of rush that you get from going out on stage to those people? Like, how does that compare? Or
it is a different type of rush. Quite frankly, not because of alcohol. I black out when I'm on stage. I hear Marco and then just I'm not a different person. I'm still me. I'm still Jordy. But I'm not thinking. I'm just smiling ear to ear. And
is it dissociative in a certain right? Like you're
no. It's if anything, it's quite the opposite. It's like it's so interactive.
That all you have time for is to be that interaction.
Yes, I want to see those people. If they're not smiling already, I want to.
Yeah.
Turn.
I want to see their hands in the air. I want to see them clapping. I want them to scream and make noise.
Yeah.
You know, it is that interaction. I mean, that's why I do it. I love writing. I love recording. I love the whole process of being in a band. But it's the being on stage.
You elicit so much joy when you play. I've seen 2 of your shows at D5, and those were like the best 2 shows at D5 ever. Honestly, they're just like so electric, and like you know that everyone's never gonna forget having been there, despite it not being the biggest show you'll ever do. But like it just feels like, and maybe it's just because I know you and I believe in your success so much. But like anytime I see you, it's just like I'm literally seeing a legend right before he, turns into a star like in the sky.
That's definitely true. Definitely felt.
I appreciate that. And I like to think I'm working hard at it.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Yeah.
I have no meter other than like the level that is excellence that is you. So it's like you're crushing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Cheers.
I was just about to say cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Thank you.
To the bites.
Cheers
To the bites. Well, why the hell not?
Fuck yeah.
All throughout this episode, fuck it. We'll have a million cheers to the bites.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. All right. So what's next? What are we doing?
What are we thinking?
I also wanted to point out when we were talking about tattoos, part of the pleasure also comes from, well, there's the pain afterwards. There's the pain afterwards.
The pain afterwards.
There's pain afterwards.
Which is, if you're a masochist, I think long story short, if you're a cutter, just get tattoos. That's what I was trying to get out. I just want to get a hot take out there before we moved on. No, but then also it's like seeing the thing on your skin like a day later, and you're like, I've fucking stuck with this forever, and it's kind of like, it's almost like Joker hysteria, where you're like, this is my reality, better laugh it off kind of thing.
That's so real.
Yeah. Because you've made a permanent body change, and it is to be presented. Like a lot of body changes that you make, like especially like if you're getting like face stuff or whatever, you don't want it necessarily to be known. You just want your face to look better in general. But if you get a big face tattoo, you want people to be like, you got a squid on your face, you know?
That's so true. But like, admittedly,
I thought about it like that.
Every tattoo I've gotten, the day I get it, I'm so happy. Man, this looks so cool. I'm taking pictures. I'm showing everybody. And the next day I go,
forever. And it's kind of like, and then like a year later, you're like, this is liberating, you know?
Literally, I was gonna say, like, that day will happen. That one feeling of just like, and then the next day will happen. I'm like, I love this. Like, this is my favorite thing. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
You're almost like grieving the empty space.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Wow, yeah.
All right, I didn't mean to get us there.
No. That was a cool point to make.
Yeah, I think it's the live wires that we're doing.
Yeah, thank you, Aaron.
Shout out Polsky. Thank you.
Intelligent cocktails inspires intelligent talk.
Exactly. But yeah, what do we
We got so much on the docket today. We can kind of go a bunch of different directions. So I'll just promo some of the sciencey stuff I did yesterday, which is not that much, but it's worth mentioning. We decided to do a different version of Super Citrus.
Super citrus.
Yes.
Oh, you mentioned this one to me.
Yeah.
So let me just like fucking, while I'm explaining this, pull up the thing that I had pulled up yesterday so I can get the names right. But Kevin Koss is the second guy who had adapted it from originally an LA bartender. So Brian Tash is the most recent guy who has attempted to make his own version. So just to break down the science of exactly what I did. For the Kevin Koss, there is malic acids, citric acid, lemon peels, or in lime case, lime peels.
Sorry.
I don't even know what happened, so I'm just pulling up educated
I'm actually
bar.
very interested to hear.
Yeah, as am I. Sorry about that.
No, I just want to
That
get.
was just very,
I want to pay
very
credence.
funny.
I want to pay credence to the original. To the original. Nickel Morris. Nickel Morris is the original guy. Then we had Kevin Koss, and then we have Brian Tash. So the last one I did is Brian Tash. Is the most recent, and I don't know if I've even tried this actually, honestly.
Very clean, actually.
So this one incorporates sugar into the mix, so it's making a pseudo lemonade.
Okay, that's what. Okay, I was gonna say that was very.
And
There is sugar in there, you said.
there is sugar a little bit. There's malic acid. There's a touch of salt.
That was the first thing on my palate. I was like, ooh, that's like salty. And I'm a salty boy.
I may have put a little bit.
I am a savory boy.
I may have put a little bit too much in there.
It
It was 1 gram of salt, and that's hard to get on those when it starts at a gram. So I need to get a better scale, but neither here nor there. It's a little salty. It's got some sugar in it, and then I was seeing differentiation because there was 2 recipes I was looking at, Educated Barfly, and then this other guy, Steve, the bartender. Anyway, there was a little bit of a difference between one recipe and the other. One had 10 more grams of malic acid. And for reference, it's like 30 grams of peels, 30 grams of citric acid, 27 grams citric acid, 30 grams sugar. So,
I think.
yeah. And one said 3 grams malic acid, and one said 13 grams malic acid. So maybe there's supposed to be more malic acid in here. I don't know.
It tastes good.
It does taste good.
That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
As long as
The word you said was clean.
And there's a lot of people who were testing Kevin causes against this, and essentially what they were saying is like this makes a better cocktail.
Yeah.
So I thought we'd give it a shot to work with. Other than that, I was also inspired because I just went to Japan on vinegars because I saw some vinegar in some menus, and I was just like, that might be an interesting way of substituting citrus.
Yeah, that could
So we've got a couple different ways of doing that. I did a blackberry with balsamic and white vinegar. I did
Where is that?
right down here in the bottom. I did a blueberry with rice vinegar because in my head I have a cocktail that is blueberry. It's blueberry. It's blueberry and jasmine. I just couldn't fucking get blueberry and jasmine out of my head this whole trip because I was just like, there's something there. So I prepped jasmine tea in ice cubes so that we could forego the water element and just use jasmine tea. So I cooked it to where it's really floral, not astringent. Put it into ice cubes. Thinking maybe do something with blueberry here.
So you're saying, so essentially the jasmine is going to melt, the flavor will dilute slowly throughout the cocktail?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think just forego it once we're dropping the drink. So just whatever we get that dilutes off of the cube while we're shaking will be the amount that we're putting into the cocktail. Hopefully that'll give it more jasmine flavor than trying to infuse it into the liquor potentially.
Different strokes for different.
Yeah, because
I've
I've gotten very good at tasting how good a tea is in water, but I haven't gotten very good at tasting how good I've gotten the tea flavor into liquor. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you just let that shit steep, and you're like, I don't know how much astringent element is in here because the liquor is wiping out all the flavor besides a little bit of dandelion or wherever you're sticking in there. So
that's personally why I like macerating whatever herb or fruit that I want to impart the liquor with. I always just macerate it, throw it in there, let it sit for a few days, and then strain it out.
Yeah.
Just to essentially like suck the soul out of whatever flavor I'm trying.
Yeah.
Shang Tsung, whatever flavor I can get out.
Totally.
Yeah. But I like that's a cool concept with the ice cube.
We'll try it out. We'll see how it goes. I don't think I've ever done it before, so it should be fun. So we got 3 different types of vinegar. We've got a new types of super juice. I made a watermelon cordial a couple weeks ago, and I've been refrigerating this. This should be good.
Yeah, I want to play with that.
This is very flavorful. I've been playing with this. We got some brown sugar, some regular simple syrup. So we got some choices there, and then just all the whiskey we've had before.
I think we can make something like semi-clear.
Do you want to try some?
Yeah.
Let's whip some together.
Got some ideas.
First cocktail of the night.
Yeah, why not?
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
Let's rip it.
We're down? Alright. That's a great question. Is this your jasmine or
What's that?
is this jasmine or?
No, regular.
Okay.
Unless you want to go jasmine.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, actually.
I'm excited to try this jasmine.
Yeah, me too.
I'm fucking real good at making tea in that I'm not good at dispensing it.
You got a wild one. No, let's
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
One ice, one tea.
I'm just gonna pick up as much of this.
It's going cold.
Show people what this looks like. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, this is a tea cube. Right?
Tea cube. It sounds like a teacup.
Teacup.
Teacup, tea cube. I don't know how much to use that shit.
Nah, I'm gonna.
I guess for 3 of us.
Yeah, I'm gonna make 2 cocktails for 3 of us.
I'm a little bit of the idea of putting the sugar in. The sugar isn't just to balance out flavor. The oleocitrate came from oleosaccharum. Are you familiar with oleosaccharum?
No.
It's just basically sticking sugar against peels, and you could just douse that motherfucker because the peels will eventually get ridden out, and then you just make a simple syrup after you've let it sit for a few days.
Oh, okay, cool.
And some people have put it in like vacuum seal bags to really rip the flavor out in fast speed. So that's something for your bar that you can do, so you can have oleosaccharum fresh every day.
Sure.
The
science behind this stuff always boggles my mind. It's so impressive.
It is, and it's also like so simple too. That like, yeah,
it's flavor, mixing flavors that you can and will taste.
You might need a top liquor because that watermelon cordial probably sits at 22, unless we're doing something low ABV.
No, I know.
Okay, cool.
I'm thinking it's a modifier. I just want to get the
augment.
base down. Yeah.
What was that last one you just put in tea?
Simple.
Oh, it was just plain simple.
Yeah, simple syrup, super juice. Right now we got lemonade. Tea. Well, actually, an Arnold Palmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Love where this is going already.
Yeah, me too.
We've got
wrong season.
We've got a couple different types of weird vodka. I think this is a wheatgrass vodka. If you wanted to like make it edgier or rootier, earthier.
Not with the flavors I'm playing with. Because we have jasmine, we have watermelon, we have.
This one might be. This one might be lemongrass. I think
It's funny that you said that because I was thinking, oh, lemongrass. That could be kind of nice with the watermelon.
Yeah. I think this one's another. This one might be.
All right, let's try it.
I don't know if that's lemongrass. I don't know if that was lemongrass. Hold on. I might have. Oh, here's the lemongrass. Here's lemongrass vodka.
Let's try it.
Here's lemongrass. That's wheatgrass still. I still have a ton of wheatgrass.
Oh, this is what is to be. This is the biggest.
I was gonna say, do you have a big bottle? Or?
Good Lord.
It's the French too.
Kirkland.
It's the French vodka from Kirkland. It's so fucking good. Please sponsor us. We'll say it every episode if you sponsor us.
Fuck you.
Good cop, bad cop, baby.
Why haven't you sponsored us yet?
It's all about the angling of the question. Mm-hmm. You sponsor us? Why haven't you sponsored us?
Exactly.
Last season I was trying to be the bad guy way too much, and I was like, this isn't working. Now T's like, I think I'll do it.
I've had a the off season has been interesting. Many revelations, lots of learning.
I love that. Fuck you, it's so funny. Oh, we're unhinged this season. Welcome.
Welcome to the dark side.
This is like Tales from the Crypt this season.
Oh, I'm so glad you came on.
I'm so happy to be here. You have no idea how thrilled I am.
Oh man! All right.
I think I have a fine strainer too. Hold on.
I saw one.
No, we don't need it. Yeah, it's two big ass ice cubes.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Should be okay.
I'm usually a fancy boy. Ooh!
He's a fancy boy. Fancy boy. I love the ice crystals that emerge from shaking. I'm not against it.
No, me neither. I think. Ooh, look at that.
So I did. I will say that I did something. I put a little bit of methylcellulose and acacia gum in the super juice to give the frothy elements, just because I wanted to know if I could do it through an oleocitrate. So just to finish off my thought earlier, the oleosaccharum is dousing something in sugar. The bartenders a few years ago, the first guy being Nickel, whatever his name was, we said it before. Anyway, he came up with the idea of like, oh, we can do it with sugar. Why can't we do it with acid? So then we can augment the flavor of the acid. So he just put the acid, citric acid, food grade citric acid on top of the lemon peels or the lime peels or orange peels and pulled the flavor out from that. And that's where we've got this new machination, the super juice. So that's why we've got our froth, because I added the froth figure to the citrate, and it worked.
It looks fantastic.
It looks great.
It looks wonderful.
Yeah.
Here,
take a peek ski.
Merry Christmas to all you motherfuckers out there.
Woo!
I mean, lovely humans.
Merry Christmas, asshole.
It's the Malort, honestly. I honestly.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So nice. What a nice step away from the lemon drop, honestly, right?
All right. I'm jumping back to like summer camp.
Uh-huh.
There was a popsicle.
Oh my god.
There was a popsicle called a lick-a-color. There was a red one and a blue one. They changed colors the more you slurped it.
Oh my god.
This is the cocktail version of that, and it's fucking delicious. Awesome. I can swear, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's fucking delicious.
Yeah, I already told the audience to fuck off.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Cheers, y'all.
Yeah,
That's nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's really nice.
And it's like the froth. The froth.
Yeah, it's the mouthfeel is really.
I've gotten really fucking good at eyeballing the amount of acacia gum and methyl cellulose to add to stuff. I will say, if you do work with it, it's a bitch and a half to liquefy. Or what would the word be? Yeah, liquefy. Not liquid. Yeah. I always forget because liquidate is just money. Anyway.
Everything must go. Liquidation sale.
If you try to add it, so like when you're making stuff with acacia gum and methyl cellulose or xanthan gum, it'll like cluster until it's ready to fucking sit. So you can either do a cold mixture with it for 4 hours, or you can do like a 1 hour mix, like under boiling temperatures. So if you're going to make a simple syrup, you can save yourself time by just boiling the water and adding the methyl cellulose and the xanthan gum, or the methyl cellulose and the acacia gum. Stir it in.
It doesn't get affected.
It'll be less affected, and you'll see the clumps before you add the sugar, so that when you add the sugar, you know that you're not overcooking your sugar, caramelizing it, or anything like that.
Okay. Huh?
Nice.
But it was annoying in the citrate because I added it to the dry mixture of citric acid, sugar, and peels, and then I put it on top, and I was like, I might be fucking myself in the face. So what I did to save myself was the water that I was going to dilute in, I poured it on top of the mix, boiled. So I boiled the water first, poured it on top of my container.
You sort of saved yourself from.
Yeah, theoretically, and it worked.
Yeah.
So
very nice.
I don't know if it affected the flavors, so maybe we're not giving Brian Tench the full. But probably
well,
not.
again, the
Probably
super juice is very clean. Like
that was the first thing I was gonna say. The super juice is so there and prominent and tasty.
Yeah, it's not, other, like the previous super juice was a little bit more briny.
Yeah, sharp. So eventually, I think I know what you mean. Like it was like in the previous
Words are
not
coming.
Incarnation we were using for basically the whole last season. One of the steps that we didn't do was that we would cut this up and we would blend it in so that the actual juice and the lemon is in here. There's no actual lemon juice in here. We've just synthesized the acidity.
That's crazy.
And pulled the flavor from the peels.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, that's
Science.
insane.
So, and the idea behind it is that the juice itself, something inside of it, there are things inside of it that will oxidize, whereas this is not going to really oxidize because it's different oils.
Stable.
Way more shelf stable.
So essentially, you can bottle this up and sell this to Walmart.
I think so, as long as you could get it all the way to the top and... Fuck. All right, we're done shooting for today. We just figured out our business venture.
Yeah, we did.
It's not this show.
Nah, but this is fun.
This is fun. We'll keep doing this.
This is good.
Just for us now.
Yes. Guys.
Let's say another
A winner of a first cocktail. For
yeah,
sure.
First one.
fantastic.
Let's go around.
Really, really tasty.
Stick that right there.
It really does step away from the lemon drop too. I think the jasmine's coming through.
you're I like that. For all you ladies out there who like lemon drops, this is definitely
What's the name
twist.
for it?
What's that candy?
The popsicle, the liquor color.
Liquor color. I think that's the name of our drink.
An LAC instead of an
LAC.
AMF, an LIT. Oh wait, who was I talking to about this? Somebody was saying they went up to it was a bartender. I forgot who it was. They went up to the bar and said like, "Hey, can I get an LIT?" And we all I don't know who it was, but they were like LIT, and they're like, "Yeah, a Long Island iced tea."
Which would make it an LIIT.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're gonna
Island ice.
if you're gonna throw an acronym at a bartender and expect them to know, at least have the proper numerals,
Like,
alphabeticals.
Exactly. Alphabeticals. You could even call it a lit.
Yeah.
And get away with the two.
But you have to call it a lit.
I think I would punch people.
Yeah.
It's already, guys, for any of you who like Long Island iced teas out there, no judgment, but you're not, it's a terrible drink. It's really bad. It's the same, you're getting the same amount of alcohol as a regular drink.
Unless we're speed pouring, in which case it's hard to speed pour half an ounce per bottle.
And I do all four
it's
bottles
actually,
at once.
Oh, you do it. See, I do it 2 at a time, and I do it
two at a time on purpose because I like to be like, yeah, nope. There's your drink. Just so that they can see, like, yeah, this isn't the way that, this is just a basic drink that you think that because you get all the liquors, you're going to get more drunk or more alcohol. You're not.
Just more hungover.
Yeah. More bad decisions.
Yeah. I have a very funny Long Island iced tea story. I don't know if some of you are familiar with the restaurant's chain Olive Garden.
Oh, we're your family.
Yes. Yeah. When you are there, you are family.
I didn't realize you were talking about my relatives.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know, that good old mom and pop shop.
Yeah.
I've always,
That is yours.
I've only been to one Olive Garden in my life. I've been to Olive Garden once in my life. And it was with a big group of people, a lot of industry folks like us. And it was one of those things where, like, I didn't know, I knew what I was getting into, but I didn't know. And I was going to order just like a beer and a pasta, soup, breadsticks, whatever. And one of the guys that we were with, he just took over. And there's like 12 or 13 of us. And he pulls up the server and goes, "We will have 12 Long Island iced teas. And then 5 minutes later, we'll have 12 more Long Island iced teas." There was no alcohol in mine.
Oh my God.
I drank them pretty up. They tasted like Coke and lemonade and maybe a little vodka, but like they went down way too quickly, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm good.
I don't think there's any alcohol in these. So make sure when you're at Olive Garden that your family is treating you right and actually giving you alcohol.
Yeah, because sometimes your grandma at Olive Garden is like, he doesn't need to be drinking this.
Have some more bread, baby. Breadsticks.
This is pungent smelling.
So this is a vinegar.
This is vinegar.
You mentioned earlier about like substituting what would be a citrus with vinegar. In a cocktail realm, I'm so intrigued as to...
I tried one of these yesterday and it was like, I liked it. My wife was like, it's missing something. I could definitely see that we were missing something. We were thinking about doing arugula with the thing that we did yesterday. We did the...
Like it's a
we did these guys, the radishes, sitting in white and sherry vinegar. I also did like a citrate thing with them where I put citric acid on them first to try to pull the flavor out and acid adjust. And it was pretty good. We used tequila. Maybe we'll try to make that later and you guys will have your own opinion about it.
Okay.
Tequila and then brown sugar.
I always have a hard time with the vinegars because it ends up becoming a salad cocktail for me.
But I'm so into salad cocktails right now. I'm so fucking into salad cocktails.
Like one of the adjectives that I don't really want to ever get is it's very vegetal. You know.
I'm kind of into that though.
I get it. It's,
there is
a phase.
Fortaleza.
Yeah.
Vegetal.
Yeah.
You taste it.
Spicy and
but like it tastes like you're kind of chomping on like broccoli base. What do you call the bottom? Not the floret.
The stock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that I can get down with.
Yeah.
Especially like with like arugula or a bok choy, you get that kind of peppery vegetable kind of thing.
Yeah.
But the vegetable is different from the dressing in a salad.
Indeed. And it's a fine balance.
That's where my interest is peak.
Yeah.
I want to go kind of bright-ish on this. I'm going to use a rum cordial.
Wow.
And I just a touch to give it that fourth part touch of the international sour. And then I think rum, if I have it here.
I saw Sailor Jerry. Or not
Sailor Jerry.
Sailor Jerry. Do you see a rum in here? We've got cachaça.
Captain on the more.
Cachaça might be the fucking move.
What you got down there? Is that whiskey? The big guy next to? Yeah.
This guy?
Yeah, that's whiskey.
That's whiskey.
Oh,
Scotch. That's a
plantation.
It's a 12-year blended Scotch.
We got plantation behind it.
Oh, there we go.
It might be the pineapple, or is it the regular?
Is that the 3-star?
3-star
Nice.
plantation.
Ooh.
It's exactly what we're looking for. Nice, big, sweet flavors.
So I'm assuming you're trying to balance out the sweet with the vinegar.
Yeah. Yep.
Hence the falernum.
Yep.
Nice.
And then I'm almost thinking brown sugar.
Yeah. I mean,
I think we're there.
see, guys, this is what the getting into the details of how to make cocktails. It's really about flavor pairings and really, what's the words? Like all the words. It's really experimenting, but like understanding flavor profiles, like colors. You kind of blend.
Totally. With like colors
Opposite.
is on it.
Yeah, opposite colors kind of work well together. Same with flavors, opposite flavors, sour and sweet.
And how much of X color and Y color and Z color to
Yes.
use to make a whole new
I'm starting with
color.
a lot less sugar than I think we might need, but I'd rather add it. So
It's like salt in the dish.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can add it, you can't take it away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to ruin this drink by making a really salty one right away, so
Unless you add a potato.
True.
It is the only way.
True.
We were in the UK, and I swear, like, I'm not right, but I swear salt in the United Kingdom is less salty than regular salt.
I believe it.
If we were cooking, and like we had all of our spices: salt, pepper, garlic powder, paprika, onion powder, lemon pepper. Their salt is just not as salty. And
No.
and you found out when you went. So.
I think that's true. The iodized salt here is like way more salty than anything else outside. Just like pink Himalayan salt here is way less salty than
It's super mild, yeah.
regular salt, and that's because we specifically get that iodized salt. I think.
it definitely needs a little bit more at least because it's too bright right now. Let's see if I can tame that down.
Oh, were you stirring it? Or did you shake it? Oh, you did shake it.
We should do like a stir cocktail after.
Yeah,
all
why
this.
not? As I said, we got the
Yeah.
beautiful Japanese mixing glass one as well.
All right. We can add sugar to this if we want to, but I think we're in a place now where we can talk about this at least.
Okay. Kind of glass.
No, I was gonna say this one go in a coupe.
Whatever. Hold on.
Vessel. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that little cactus glass.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Wow. That's
Oh yeah. It's got
Ooh, look at that color.
really fun color.
Ooh.
Really fun
Y'all are
color.
gonna be so excited to see this.
We should pour one out over.
Over there.
Look at that.
Guys, this is like Christmas. Christmas
Yeah.
is coming early. All right.
Are there Thanksgiving cocktails?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We could just do turkey fat.
Yo.
Okay. Bad for sound. Bad old fire alarm. Okay. What did I do? Let me pull those batteries out.
That's not gonna help.
You don't think so?
It's still gonna go.
It's gonna go.
It's got an internal battery. It's gonna freak out.
All right.
All right. We made a drink. It's big and pink.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
You got a little
Cheers
piece of
to everyone
blueberry
out
in
there.
yours. It's real blueberry.
Oh, that smells
Smells
fantastic.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Guys,
Oh man.
Wow.
Oh man.
I gotta say.
Oh man. Oh man.
So I went halfsy on the lemon
Dude.
juice, on the lemon citrus, and the
We got a winner.
blueberry
right here.
vinegar.
We got a winner. That right there is a winner.
All right. So, for my knowledge and for the
I think that
people
is
at
a winner.
home,
That is
please
fantastic.
remind me what was
Thank
in
you.
here because I know this was the
So this is rice vinegar on top of blueberries.
the blueberry one. Yes.
How long does it sort of macerate?
It's been sitting since 7 o'clock yesterday, so about 24 hours.
Okay. 24-hour maceration in a white vinegar?
Yeah,
And a rice
on
vinegar.
these so that you know that's yours. This is good. So.
Holy cow, that's really good.
I don't think that is bad.
No, that is
Like I'm tasting a little bit of vinegar,
the
but
opposite of bad.
I'm not tasting all vinegar. Like
No.
it's not oops
No,
all
no, no.
vinegar.
The vinegar and the citrus like play perfectly with the sweetness of
Yeah.
the brown sugar, the rum.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
really
into it.
good.
Give that a sprig of something just to make it look a little more lively.
I wouldn't even do that.
Really?
No, I would just.
You think it's done?
Yeah, I would just put that.
Maybe just take 2 blueberries, skewer them, stick them in there.
Yep.
They can have a couple nice fresh blueberries.
If you want to get weird, 2 blueberries and a coffee bean. Fucking.
Oh, that'd be cool just for the fragrance.
Yeah, because it's going in that direction of
totally.
like dark fruit that
Yeah.
certain coffee beans
I'm
have.
so into that. I'm so into that.
Yeah.
And my
I'm trying to think about how you could garnish
That's a menu.
a bean through a skewer. Maybe you could get a little nail literally before service. Just stick it through
You could.
coffee beans
Yeah,
so that
you
you could quickly
just
skewer
easily
them.
put it through.
And then hold it up with the 2 blueberries because the blueberries would sit.
We need to have like a segment for
Just garnish game. We have lacking on garnish game, honestly.
Yeah. Guys,
The
coming
art
up.
that comes with garnishes, especially these ritzy places, bonkers.
It's insane.
So impressive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We saw some of that in Japan.
Oh, I'm sure.
like origami dried
seriously.
pineapples.
See any origami, which maybe they're just fucking lacking, right?
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, Japan. Come on, we have
Japan.
fucking Japan. Why are you doing
Dropping the
origami?
ball here, you guys.
I could have gotten a crane tonight. We had a dry ice cocktail that was like it wasn't in the drink, so it was smart. Because did you guys watch the show Bar Masters? They had a Netflix show recently called Bar Masters where they had people. The only problem is there's no way to know the taste.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
They could look really pretty.
Yeah, but we have no
Tastes
idea what
like
the hell.
drywall.
Yeah.
Kind of like our problem here.
Yeah, kind of, right?
Essentially,
Yeah.
it's
I mean, we're gonna
guys,
get-
these are great drinks. I promise.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're cheap.
Well, we're supplying the recipes, and we're not doing things like they were doing. Like the problem on that show too, especially, was they weren't giving you the nitty gritty. They weren't giving you the like.
Sure.
Here's how this pink confectionery sugar next to this cocktail was made, so that you can in your head go, I can make that, replicate it, and go, oh, it sucks, or oh, it was good what she made. You know. So they lacked some of those pieces. I think that would have been the one thing that would have made it work better. They do a good job in like Top Chef of being like exactly how much is going into the fucking thing, and the chefs come out and they're like, "What are you doing?"
Well, yeah, their entertainment value is different than they're there to like entertain you and wow you, and not to educate you.
Yeah.
Necessarily.
I mean, you think about all the cooking shows, like, yeah, I'm sure these professional chefs are making professionally delicious dishes that just Gordon Ramsay didn't feel like
he's
eating
fine.
at that
He's
moment.
fine. You can say anything you want about
Okay,
Gordon.
cool.
Yeah.
I fucking love
Fuck you,
Ramsay.
Gordon.
Yeah, we all love.
I love you too. I love you too.
So
I'm just kidding.
entertaining.
Yeah, we love Gordon.
I love it. All of his 9,000 shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every single one is entertaining. He's entertaining. He's just fun.
Yeah, he is.
He's just a.
And he knows proper technique. Like, there's no question
He
about
knows
it.
what he's doing.
Yeah.
That's the best part about it. It's like, yes, you get to be an asshole because you know what the fuck you're
I took his
doing.
master class. I learned a fuck ton.
You did?
Yeah.
Really?
See, I've seen like video clips and like obviously we know all of his shows and like he comes across as like a dick. I know he's not, but then when you see him just like in the kitchen alone, he's just so
We love you, Gordon. We love you, Gordon.
His passion and love for food just comes out. He's just so
Yeah.
excited
Yeah.
and enthusiastic about it, and it comes across as just pure, genuine love for food and culinary arts.
Yeah.
So
And that's always a beautiful thing. It's
Yeah.
the same thing watching you perform. It's like what you truly love, what you truly
Yeah.
are meant
Way
to
to
be
bring it back.
doing.
Good job.
You know, it's like it shows, it shines.
when
you
you're
know?
in that element, it's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you love.
I brought up that show because at one point in the show, someone did something with dry ice.
Oh yes, yeah, the dry
And
ice cocktail.
the guy got essentially disqualified from the round because the judges are like, I can't drink this because you put the dry ice in the drink.
I think I saw
If
that.
a pebble hits your throat, you're dead. You're
Yeah.
Yeah,
dead.
you're gonna die.
There's literally like, unless someone had like, I don't know, a fucking bar spoon to go out and pull the pebble out of your throat, because the pebble will essentially stick to your throat and then will fill your lungs very quickly with toxic gas.
Yeah.
And in that high quality of CO2, you're done.
Yeah, you're toast.
You're done. So anyway, the drink that we got that had was like it was like a little wood thing, and they put the dry ice in that, and then they brought the drink out on top of that wood thing. So it was smart. But we didn't see like Double Chicken Please in New York has like they go fucking hard on their garnishes. They have little wafers that they put on top of their pizza cocktail, which is fucking unreal. New York cold slice is what it's called, I think.
Pizza cocktail.
Yeah. Oh my god. Double chicken please is like reverse gastronomy. So their bar list is like French toast, key lime pie, New York slice, cold noodle, Japanese cold noodle.
Bro, that one.
Waldorf salad, beet salad. I've gotten enough out that I don't need to remember anymore.
Like beef broth or something like that?
In which one?
Double
the cold noodle is the one that
I didn't see beef broth,
too,
but they do crazy shit. Like, for instance, when we were interviewing one of the guys, we were just asking, like, hey, what is it you do here? Because we were there 2 years in a row in the second year. We were like, you're still here, what do you do here? And he's like, I make the French toast. And we're like, what? So they make French toast, and they make it to a certain level of perfection, and they douse it with liquor. So the liquor soaks up all of the flavor, takes the French toast flavor, and then they distill it, or like dilute it into and then they fucking make that into the cocktail. So only one, he goes, I'm the only guy on the staff that GN and Fei Chen will allow to make the French toast, because I make the French toast so good. Unfortunately, now all I do for 7 hours, 8 hours every prep shift, because everyone there who works there has to prep because it's so prep intensive. Yeah. He's like, all I do is make French toast for 7, 8 hours. And then I come and do my serving shift. Because he's so fucking good at French toast. So
God bless him.
God bless him. It's worth it. Like, your work is appreciated.
That's a worthy title to have.
Yeah. I made the French toast
maker.
And that's when it's like bartending becomes cooking, and I'm just in love with that. Yeah. I'm in love with that.
Yeah, that's where I really like, I enjoy bartending. I hate bartending first and foremost. I hate it. I've been doing it way too long. I'm old, you know.
But are you? Do you hate the culture slash? Do you hate the culture slash like meta arena that you're actually in, or do you hate the pure perfect thing? Do you know what I mean? Like if you were Van Gogh and you're like selling to all these people and you're like, I fucking hate that I have to talk to you and I have to talk to you and I have to talk to you and you don't fucking get my art, you don't get my art, you don't get my art, and all of you are just buying my art because I'm impressive. You know what I mean? Like, is it one of those?
I hate bartending the way that I hate having to make TikToks to further my music.
Yes.
I love going to work and having a social experience and being
it's great. That part is great.
Surrounding, but like having to be like, oh, I have to leave for work and do all these things that I don't want to do.
Also,
make sure there's a roof.
Yeah. That for sure.
I got a little bit right too.
Yeah. I think you're the only one that got it.
No, again, I've been doing it for 15, 20 years almost. I've been doing it a long time.
Yeah.
And I've gotten to do it from the basement bar to world ranking bar.
Yeah.
So to what you're saying, the art of it, I enjoy. That is the part that I enjoy. I enjoy the endless possibilities of flavors and colors that I can come up with on the fly.
Yeah.
I just hate everything else.
Yeah.
Everything else.
Yeah.
Which
I think you answered my question. Then, like the perfect thing. Yeah. The perfect thing.
The perfect thing. Yes, of course. Because it's art. Because ultimately, it is expression.
Yeah.
And ultimately, that's what all of us are.
You just get exhausted, and that's fine. Like, we work in the most exhaustive version of it.
Yeah.
Like, where we have to commercialize it to a big version, and most of us don't have opportunities to be as creative in our day-to-day shifts.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
absolutely,
even if we're working with the 20 best cocktails at the time, you're gonna get fucking sick of making the 20 best cocktails of your time. Yeah. Even that guy who's making the fucking French toast, and I'm paraphrasing him. You know what I mean? I'm adding in his emotion towards it. I'm guessing that he doesn't love making French toast 5 days a week for 7 hours or whatever he does. But
it becomes routine.
Yeah.
I will say, like, for example, I used to work at Apothec when it first opened in New York, and their format was really interesting. You had 4 bartenders, all in their apothecary aprons. Each one had a specific set of drinks based on how you were trying to feel: aphrodisiacs, painkillers, relaxers, yada yada yada. So each bartender had like 4 cocktails, 5 cocktails that they were making all night. And people were just ordering from, a cute hostess, and you were just pumping them. You were literally just like Chinese, conveyor belt worker, just pumping them out, And that was fine. That was actually okay because people were just like enamored by what you're doing. They're not actually interacting with you. Mm-hmm. They are, but not like, hey, give me a vodka soda or whatever. It's just like watching art happen, you know? And I love that. That's the way it should be. Everything else sucks. Everything else sucks.
So you really want a service well job more than anything.
That's what I've always done.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I hate that too because I'm old and tired. And
dealing with servers is a gas.
It's
as a former server, I know it's...
Yeah. For all of you guys out there, like, treat your well-serviced bartender well, and all will be well.
Jose Camacho, I'm looking at you.
Yeah. I think this drink is starting to get to me.
It's a good one. It's good number 2. We had a good number 1. We had a good number 2.
Fuck. All right.
Moving on up.
Shit! We didn't do a cheers with this drink with our game, or that game.
No, this was more.
Let's do a post drink cheers.
Post drink cheers.
It should be a shot though, specifically.
Oh, we should do a shot.
Because that.
Just shot.
Should we do another shot?
I didn't say that.
You said that with your mouth.
But yes,
You said that with your mouth hole.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
What are we switching to?
Anything.
Well,
we got all the choices in the world.
What's our theme tonight? What have we been playing with?
We played with vinegar and rum and Malort and a
lemongrass
lemon
vodka.
drop-esque thing. So a vodka era.
So clearly reposado tequila.
It feels like...
Yeah. Well,
Is that it?
I think so.
Okay,
You were talking about your... What is it?
Where did I put that repo? Right
the radish one, yeah.
Radish and repo. Which makes for a great name.
It's a pretty good repo from Kirkland.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get sick of saying Kirkland on this fucking show.
It's like, guys, you...
Tired of saying what?
Well, I will say this about Kirkland again. Like, your drink is only as good as your common denominator. So I don't feel like, for the most part, we need to be drinking like 45-year-old anything on this show and then mixing it with our weird concoction.
Yeah, anything 45 years old should never be mixed.
Right. So, like, you just need the good base material and fucking rip it, run it, roll it.
All right.
It's the approachability,
Yeah. Very much.
This time you're gonna start, yeah?
Yeah. I'm happy
right,
to. All right, fuck.
Shot master.
Are we doing the?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
God bless you.
What did I do with our spit bucket?
We have one of those? Wait, what? Wait, what? Shit! I'd be way less drunk right now. I knew that.
It sounded like a dump sink here. You just fucking loaded me up. You monster. All right.
Yeah, I need help.
I was admiring the shot glass earlier because it's got like a little like bullseye on the bottom.
We have 15 seconds on any song without breaking any rules. That's something I've learned from podcasting.
Yeah.
We're learning.
Yeah.
Okay. T, you started on the top last time? Oh, no, I started.
Yeah.
I started. It's my turn.
Yeah.
I need some help.
Not just anybody.
Y'all think that I could do this all by myself?
Fuck yeah. Cheers. Cheers to that.
Oh, it's not 2 ounces.
Too small or too big?
Oh, you guess.
I wasn't sure if that was disappointment or...
It's actually pretty good. Huh.
Right?
It is nice.
Yeah.
This beats that the actor's vodka.
Clooney's?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh yeah.
Clooney.
George Clooners.
Oh, I was so excited in Japan. I'm gonna keep being this fucking annoying guy. I'm just apologizing one time and I won't do it again.
Don't apologize, dude.
I went to this bar Trench and there's this guy who was a New Zealand bartender. Anyway, he was probably the bar lead. He'd been there for 5 years. And someone brought up like, "Hey, what's a tequila you suggest or whatever?" And I go, "Not Clase Azul," like totally inappropriately, And he was like, yes. And I was like, what? And he goes, it's vanilla syrup. And I was like, I love you. I was like, you're my best friend. Yeah. Clase Azul and Casamigos Reposado is vanilla syrup. It is vanilla bean paste.
Yeah.
But not the good kind.
Yeah, that's...
That sector of humanity when we used beaver anus for castor oil.
Oh yeah, that fun fact that
Yeah.
I learned last season.
Yeah. And now they don't anymore. Now they don't anymore.
Growth.
Yeah, I think that was. I had a chef over at the Evely who I think convinced me of the beaver anus thing to fuck with me, because it was a thing.
It sounds that outrageous.
It was.
I mean, it really does.
It was a thing. It absolutely was. Vanilla flavoring in the U.S. for a long time was an oil that they would split from beaver anus.
I can't even do
It's not castor oil, but it sounds like that. It's like castoreum oil or something like
castration oil.
that. Yeah.
Ouch, but yes.
Yeah.
But I think the problem is that it became ultimately unsuccessful because they were saving money on vanilla bean pods, but then eventually it was like, now you need to buy beavers, which means beaver anuses. So I think at some point...
You save money here, you lose money here.
Yeah, I think at some point they're like, let's just get the fucking vanilla bean pods. We have so many fucking beavers in this facility. Wow. I would love to know the story behind that.
Yeah, that sounds...
But we're off of beaver anus, so in case anyone tries feeding you that information, it's misinformation,
I think
including me.
That's the next name of the drink.
Beaver anus.
Beaver anus.
Yeah. With tequila.
That's fun.
All right, so what else do we have to play with?
We have so much stuff to play with. Jordy, you want to take a pilot seat? I can take your co-pilot seat.
Sure,
All right,
absolutely.
we'll swap.
Yeah, we'll do a little rotation here.
There you go.
So we might be on the
Musical chairs.
Yeah.
All right.
What was this?
That's the
Watermelon.
Watermelon, yeah.
This is the watermelon.
Watermelon cordial, probably sitting at like 22%.
Yeah, got it. Super juice, brown sugar.
Yeah, what's your...
And we're lean and reposado, are we?
I mean, it's literally up to you. You have
Anything to choose from, anything and everything.
And this isn't
Not
to put you
everything, but anything.
on the hot seat either. It's just just.
I mean, I wanted to use something that we have special.
I'm swapping our refreshments for you, so you have your
thank you.
have your access to your waters.
Appreciate you. Thank you. Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. It's Barbud, baby.
This one was blueberry. Let's try the blackberry one.
All right, we lose on that one for a little bit.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's fine. Let's try the blackberry one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I didn't mean to give you so much.
Yeah, that was loud.
I was like Iago from fucking Aladdin. What's his name? I heard he just does that character.
Gilbert Gottfried.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you heard him speak normally?
No, I've been looking for it.
There's like a random voicemail that he left for someone.
Where he's just a person.
And he sounds like it's just one of us talking.
Oh,
Really?
it breaks my heart.
Yeah.
No, that should.
The whole thing was just a gimmick.
Yeah.
It was just a.
And he just never put it down because it was so good.
And he fucking nailed it.
No, dude, that's.
R.I.P.
No one's. Oh, is he dead?
Yeah, it was pretty recent. Maybe.
Oh, Gilbert.
Yeah.
Oh no.
R.I.P. Or he faked his death because I was like, just like yelling at him as he yelled at everybody. So.
I mean, he got rich off of that, so I would be like.
Oh,
yeah,
wealthy man.
Yeah, I would be so happy.
It's like him and Kramer, and he didn't Kramer. You know what I mean?
He just didn't say anything tremendously racist.
Yeah, there we go.
What a concept.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
You're still cool with Kramer? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm gonna get canceled for this.
Do it! Fucking please! I love this show so much.
Look, we're all too wound up, folks. All of us are all too wound up. Truly, he's a comedian. Like everything that he's talking about, it's comedy. You can't take it seriously, you know. And I understand. It's like we're black people. My black people are very hurt, and it's okay. But it's also okay. Just relax. It's words. they fucking.
Can I challenge this a little bit?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Louis C.K. saying the N-word? Which
yeah.
that joke was like people love that joke, but do you think it was just little white boys who are part of men's clubs?
No, absolutely.
Who love that joke?
Absolutely,
It was
yes.
just the delight that a white guy got away with saying the N-word.
Absolutely, yes. But also, good on him. Good on him for putting it in a way that like.
When do you remember? Do you know the joke I'm talking about? It's the Starbucks joke, right?
I do. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Did you enjoy it when you heard it?
I honestly, I was like, ooh, but then I was like, yeah, okay.
That's not what I would hope for, though, right? That's not what you would hope for out of someone of that.
I mean,
of that.
It's the initial oof that like once I hit that, I'm not out of here, but I'm like,
yeah, no, of course,
yeah.
and that's the thing.
It's like, don't do it again.
Yeah, of course, definitely do not do it again. Do not like, and I'm not advocating for that at all. I am totally gonna get canceled for this shit. But,
No, you're offering an honest perspective. Me challenging it might get me canceled.
Actually, no, it might get me canceled more because it's like, anyway. No, but
I'm devious in my mechanisms. I move in a very mysterious way. I am the dark shadows.
That is probably the realest thing I've ever. No, but seriously, it's a thing of like, we in society today are so hyper sensitive to everything. I'm from the South. I got a shotgun put in my face when I was 7 years old.
Jesus, fuck.
I know what real racism is, folks out there. So someone saying the N-word just to get away with it in a witty and fun way, especially for comedy's sake. Okay. All right, cool. I know you're not going to go fucking picket. No. Like go and like hang black people wherever you can. It's not about that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, they always say in comedy, you never want to punch down. And I think his attempt in that joke making is that he's separating himself so much from punching down.
Sure.
Because none of the people in it, but the thing that he's talking about ultimately is punching down.
Right.
And he knows that within the confines of the joke. And the goal of the joke is to elevate the joke so much so that you don't feel like anyone's being punched down upon. So anyone pulling, and that's where I feel like, I don't know the exact term, but I do a little bit of stand-up, but I think that's where you would call that the pullback. So that's when you would, as a comedian, you would chemically, you would non-organically infuse that into the atmosphere. You'd say something a little bit too, so like Anthony Jeselnik or like Daniel Tosh, they would say things that are fucking way too out there, and then they would go, oh, you're all pulling back, don't, and then they'd either give a reason for it or they would double down on it. You know, they would justify the action and go, you don't have a right to pull back because you believe in X, which makes you analogous with the thing that you're pulling back from, or don't pull back, I'm gonna go harder, I'm nasty, I'm a little goblin, you know.
Yeah, doubling down.
And
see, I would like you to ask this. I wish like you could ask another comedian this question, because it really does get into the mechanics of
good joke writing,
what a joke is.
Yeah.
Like really what, because like for the layman, they're just like, jokes, funny or not, that.
Yeah.
But for a comedian, from what I can tell, it is about social disruption and like making people look at themselves.
Yeah.
It's actually one of the highest forms of truth that we can give to the world. It's actually jokes. Just based on what I see. So that's why for me, seeing like a Louis C.K. or any number of white comedians coming out and tactfully, untactfully getting away with saying the N-word.
Yeah. He's really the only one that I can think of that got away with it.
Else.
Didn't George Carlin at one point?
He probably did.
Because he was
but he's so politically driven that you're like, are you really gonna beach the whale?
This is why it's like.
But he's a different atmosphere too, right?
He is.
Like George Carlin and Bernie Sanders are like two faces of the same coin.
Same generation.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Like it's
Carlin
like.
died like 10, 15 years ago, more than that.
If they hadn't, they could have just like run for president and just like done the Prestige, where just one goes on stage at a time, you know?
Now that's a comedy act.
That's a funny comedy act.
That's fucking funny. That's fucking hilarious.
I will say, because you asked for another comedian's perspective.
Or Carlin just in there in his seat, cold as fuck.
I don't think Louis C.K. got away with it. I think he got away with it at the time.
He didn't.
I think he got away with it at the time, and then now looking back, it's like, oh, that was a bad one. In the same way that like Sarah Silverman has one joke that she's had to delete off the air, which is when she did blackface. Which in the show is because, she said this a million times, she was making a joke about a white woman feeling
alienated?
Feeling so having the rights, having the authority, entitled that she believed that her plight was so bad that it was as bad as the black man's plight, which it wasn't in the sketch itself, and it was made reveal that the character itself was being an idiot and going too far on purpose. But even though she felt that was the justification for the character, she ultimately put black makeup on her face and did that masquerade. And so for all these years, even since, she's like, that's the one joke.
I've never seen that bit.
I never did either.
She took it off the air. And ever since then, and since doing her podcast recently, she's talked about doing that bit and backing it down. Instead, she's like, hey, instead of like being like, oh, it was a time period and I'm sorry, she was like, no, that fucking sucked. I'm really sorry. So I guess those are the two sides of the coin.
People are trying, like those people are trying to push the boundaries of like how we perceive things, how we take things, and seeing how asinine we as a society are to be swayed by a word here or there. Like the fact that we have so many pronouns now.
Yeah.
It's like, and God bless all of you with your pronouns and stuff like that. But it really is like taking a look at our society as it is right now. We are way too wound up. We don't have enough, I don't know, real
resiliency.
Well,
yeah, we don't have resiliency. Essentially, we don't have enough real shit happening, like what's happening in Ukraine and in any other part of the world. Like we don't have enough of that to be like. So we tend to like fight our battles on the random
social
words.
matters versus like people getting obliterated in another country.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
At the same time, I will say it with like the genders. I think the issue with the a million genders things, and I don't actually mean a million genders, but like that it keeps being built up.
We're all getting canceled tonight.
It's fine.
Sorry,
It's fine.
Jordan. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys.
Well, I think what people get pissed off about is that I'm sure that on like people who are like really right-wing social behavior are getting TikToks that are inflamed with 16-year-olds who are like just don't have their shit together yet on the knowledge that they need to get to.
Yeah.
On the other side of it, you've got the Republican guys who are like if a baby is in my belly, if a baby is in my belly, you can't abort it. And they're like, what if they were, like what if you were raped? And they're like, it's still a baby and God loves that baby. And you're like, bro, you fucking missed the line here. We're talking about women who've been attacked and you're talking about this little fucking thing.
It's on both sides. And
so,
that's the thing.
It's fed the news that they want to hear.
Right.
Right.
So we're getting the egregious assholes, but like when you have that one Republican guy who's like only babies, then you've got like the one person who's intelligent, you know who I mean? Who's like, who is like one of the people questioning him is clearly like not one of our two genders, and they've got very pertinent questions.
Yes,
sure.
And
you know what I mean?
They are most
and they're
important.
on it.
They're most important to that conversation.
I think generally
the general conversation.
What the people who are right wing socially, at least a little bit, are frustrated by is Gen Alpha, Gen A, and millennials, my generation, who just don't have their vernacular and who are being aggressive for no fucking reason and using that. For instance, I used to work with a bartender. I'll bring it back to a bar thing and a personal thing. I was working at a bar in Portland. I'm not going to name the bartender I was working with, but a lot of the time when you're greeting people, you just say, "Hey guys, how's it going? Hey guys, how's it going?" So there was a couple of people who I would guess are I don't want to guess their sex. There's no reason to do that. They preferred to be non-gendered people, and they were very, very upset that they heard, "Hey guys, how's it going?" I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. None of these people were had a Y chromosome. Neither of these two people had a Y chromosome. Probably.
See how hard it is.
It is very difficult to describe a situation. It's difficult to describe
because you're tiptoeing
But
around.
They wrote a review on my bartender, who's like a really terrific person,
which is
really
unfortunate.
sweet person.
That
it's just
can affect.
I think it was just a young
like
person and I was in Portland, and like Portland is like super saturated with people who are like,
yeah,
the farthest left socially you can fucking go. And I'm not saying anything about these two people. They're probably 21, 22, 23 years old. They're very new to drinking, being in bar scenes. They heard guys, they got triggered from something happening in their lives where they were misgendered. It shouldn't have been put out onto my bartender who I was working with. Not at all.
Absolutely not.
No. Absolutely not. Like, that's punching down. Like,
Yeah.
This is your server. You know what I mean? Like, we're not millionaires. You know what I mean? We're making drinks for you. You know what I mean? So...
Under my umbrella, the term ladies and gentlemen is a staple in performance arts, whether it's
of course
film, cinema, comedy, music, whatever. And like I think about ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles, ladies and gentlemen, the Rolling Stones, like
Rolling, so yeah.
Like, and I have to say like ladies and gentlemen, like I don't want to say like ladies and gentlemen, the Bites. And that's a part of our intro. We have like a pre-recorded thing that's ladies and gentlemen, the Bites. And I don't want someone to be like,
lady, gentlemen, what about me? Oof.
And I don't...
like, if it never happens, hooray. If it does happen, I don't know how to...
No, like, we're living in increasingly absurd times. Absolutely absurd times.
It's tricky from both sides, and all I can say is this. If you're a cutter, get tattoos.
He's right back. Drink Malort, get tattoos.
Be a sport. Drink Malort.
Drink Malort.
Drink Malort.
You got problems in this lifetime that you can't solve? Go ahead and drink that J.P. Jepson's Malort liqueur. Carl Jepson's company, Chicago, USA. Why am I putting this accent on it? Because Carl Jepson's not from Chicago. He moved to Chicago. He wants you to know that he's a transplant.
He's not. Sweden.
He's not from there. If you
he ain't a
label
tranny, he a transplant.
He's a transplant. The original tranny, before transsexual people and people of other genders took that away from us non-native Chicagoans. We had we were the truck drivers called ourselves the trannies. Suddenly we weren't allowed to call ourselves that. Why? Because another group didn't like being called that. Well, you shouldn't have been called that in the beginning. We're the trannies.
Oh shit, you're gonna get death threats. You're gonna be driving down the road, 18-wheelers just.
I will be editing this. I'll be editing.
Tranny speaker coming up.
I'll be doing the audio sync for this and writing my will at the same time.
Oh man, that's great.
J.P. Jepson was not me. I didn't say tranny. J.P. Jepson. I was quoting J.P. Jepson. He's the one who said tranny. Didn't mean it that way. He didn't mean it like that at all.
Not at all.
Has anyone seen? I think you should leave.
I've seen bits and pieces.
I keep doing that fucking character and I can't stop. And I notice everyone in comedy is doing that character. It's like the Tim Robinson character.
Oh, it's just very.
It's just like that. And I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that one bit.
Overly deliberate.
Yes.
But funny.
Yeah.
It's
ranging on that like angry, agitated kind of spectrum, and
but like also still kind of goofy and like, you know?
Yeah. I don't want that.
Yeah. There's no.
Guess I'll be fine with that.
I was told about a show that he did before. I think we should.
Detroiters. It's so fucking good.
Detroiters.
Yeah. It's Mad Men. It's Mad Men, but it's 2020. It's Mad Men, but it's 2015, and it's two guys who are putting out the world's worst ads of all time in Detroit. For some reason, they're catching traction. They're like accidental. They're like accidental Better Call Sauls. Like instead of being aware that you're a con man, they think that they're really great admin, but they're the worst in town. Terrible. Yeah, but for some reason, they keep getting booked.
Cool.
Yeah. I almost like it. I mean, it's more real in a sense than I think it should be, because that's satire and it's fine. It's just over the top, ridiculous.
Okay.
But it's rooted in a reality which limits them from playing out the jokes in the way that they do in the sketch show.
Exactly.
Which is just like, I've got this really great.
This is a funny idea. Let's just milk it.
I saw a promo for it where he explains the show himself, and he goes, this is a show where people get a little bit embarrassed and a lot angry afterwards. And I was like, oh, wow, that's like the perfect sentence for that show. Not every sketch fits that, but like you could do that across the board for like the I have a ponytail, I got caught under your SUV, to like did you not wipe my receipt that I just ate that you refused to give to me taste like shit. So many of the sketches fit that recipe.
Yeah. And that's that show.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so fucking good.
But like, Detroiters is just a little bit more. I mean, palatable too, but like real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
And it's
I
funny.
like that idea.
It's worth the lols.
It's also really nice because him and Sam Richardson are still best friends to this day, and they constantly post.
Love that.
They constantly post how much they love each other. It's really cute.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I would hope that for, like, I hope that in 10 years we're like at the Grammys and we're like, oh, my best friend George is just so. And then we're, then the two of us are at the Audibles or whatever the fuck we're gonna get for this show.
I hope so. Yeah. And do a
It's
shot of
just
Malort
so cute and they're so sweet.
for the love.
They just love.
Exactly.
They love each other a lot. It's very sweet.
Yeah.
Tim Robinson
Yeah,
and
it's
Sam
very
Richardson.
awesome.
It's very, very, very awesome.
Yeah, it's a fun show for sure.
Yeah. All right. So
What are you whipping up?
What are we doing?
What are you whipping up? Guinness
I
Zero?
know we were trying to do this this blackberry one. I did lose track of which one was. which.
Blackberry balsamic.
Yes.
That's so weird.
I don't remember which one was which.
Blueberry rice vinegar.
I think that's your blackberry.
This is the blackberry.
Yeah.
We got this. We got the brown sugar. Actually, we should probably just use the regular simple.
Whatever you're feeling. Whatever you're feeling, pony boy.
I'm loving the super. Well, wait. Do we want to do the super citrus with the hella vinegar?
Yeah, man.
Because this was so good.
It really was.
Great.
Yeah.
Like I know we did 2 in a row with the watermelon. We could probably hold off on that one. I mean, what else do we do? What like? I would like our main spirit to be at least some sort of tequila. We can do Blanco if we want to go a little bit more like
Clean.
clean. Yeah.
We've got an hour and a half in the books. I feel like we've been here
Can
for
y'all
an
get
hour.
the big one next time? Thanks, Kirkland.
Kirkland.
Oh, we'll zoom in on that.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah.
This is such a good season starter.
Yeah, I fucking love it
I'm
already.
so happy to be here.
Yeah, dude.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers to the years. So we got a got an ounce of the super juice. All right. That's fine.
Yeah, let me kill some
We can
things.
start. I didn't realize by being in the
No.
conference chair, I was so.
I'm gonna feed your drink.
Oh no! I did just for like editing.
No,
Wait.
we're-
Give her this one too.
Yeah.
I mean the LAC. Only
Yeah.
extra. That was the highlight of what I feel like a little bit of heat on my cheese. All right, so we're making 2.
Yes, unfortunately, I made a hot liquor and
Hardly know
Let's
her.
see. One.
Sorry.
and
Tell you.
unfortunately in time it now only tastes like pepper. It doesn't taste hot. So I don't have unless there's a hot tincture up top, which there might be like a Scrappy's. Is that a Scrappy's?
We got fire tincture.
That's it?
We got some fire.
I've never actually used the Scrappies.
That's what we use at work.
Yeah,
We
that
replaced
is
it.
Absolutely.
We stopped making our own.
Really?
Yeah.
I knew that.
Where have I been? I literally.
It happened right when you probably went on tour the first time.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so these are hot.
Yes.
Rum
For,
and
I'm gonna start with 2 because it doesn't need like.
Yeah.
Margarita?
And the nice thing about those is the dashers actually work in
we
those.
got a fucking episode.
Versus micro dashers, you need twice as much.
Yeah, we're good. Honestly, yeah. Let's see if he wants to. And
Their presentation.
No, I say we.
Yeah, it's all for sure.
oh yeah, yeah.
I want.
It's not sexy to see those.
Angostura.
No, I know. Yeah.
That's what I want.
Another.
So we got the super juice. We got
Does
this.
not feel like an hour and a half.
I'm going
No,
regular
it didn't.
simple.
That was great.
Before I add it, I want
That
to
flowed
know
so
what
well.
else we're doing. And that is my question. Because I truly
That's
very much
awesome.
That's great.
That's really good. That's it. That's really cool.
Because that's exactly the kind of medium we're going for.
Yeah.
Yeah, super pungent.
They're friends.
Or just hear people. Just hear like things that are not.
I'm not.
I say
For 2 drinks.
for 2 drinks, I would say go half and half on
Yeah,
the,
it's
that's
just-
what I did.
That literally made me laugh. Oh, perfect.
Inundated.
So if you did 1 ounce of the lemon, just do 1 ounce of that. They're equals acidity.
No, I thought it was gonna be worse. I thought it was gonna be not worse, more
Pungent.
Yeah.
and more
Yeah. No, that's great.
vinegary. Oh, dude, alright, cool.
Maybe a little sub half.
We're having
Let me see if the acidity of balsamic is lower than lemon.
Filming, I was like, what the fuck, really?
It's been that long.
No,
So
My
good.
buddy
doing it.
Joey, he worked with him on one of them.
We just
It was
shot
the,
an hour
the honeydew.
It's almost midnight, right?
That was my favorite one.
Yeah.
All right.
We knew we would get this energy to be free. This is a free episode.
Yeah.
Yes,
Three of
we
us
are
have
gonna-
been.
yeah.
So balsamic is a typical return. The typical
Going on
Sizzy.
3 years,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh shit, man.
Wonderful.
It's anywhere between 4 and 6.
Are we good? Do we want to
So it'll be a little bit less weak. Thank you.
All right.
So sweet.
It was over here. I was like,
Yeah, I would
if
love
anybody
some.
needs it more than me.
I have phases on this show. I've smoked other things on camera when we first started, and
What's that? Yeah, it's Glam
Got metal straws
PCP.
from there.
So should I go?
Season it
just
too.
under a
Spoon it. Spoon
I would say under a
it.
4
If
ounce,
you want to taste.
just so we're not
For sound
getting too much of the
All right.
vinegar flavor.
Cool. So we got an ounce of the super juice.
I feel like we need to clear this up a little bit.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We can start again if you want to.
There was no thought
Yeah,
behind
if
this
you want-
one,
if you
like
wanna,
there
like,
was
just
behind
restart
the
it if you want.
rice
Oh,
But-
no, I
and
did just
the
for
blueberry.
editing purposes.
Nah.
No. We're free for them.
This is just an iteration
Free
of.
for
This is just like I was looking in the supermarket and I was like blueberries, yes, and I was like blackberries, and I was
feel
like,
a little bit
yes,
heat with
yeah.
This one couldn't hurt.
Yes, unfortunately.
and I was like blackberries,
I made a
balsamic.
hot
I don't know. There's just something in my
liquor
head. Something will make that work.
Hardly know her.
It might be a lot of work.
Sorry.
And unfortunately, in time,
Like when you were talking about it earlier with like the color, like it's
unless there's
it's
a hot
really the
feature
same
up
as like
top, which there might be, like,
almost like if I was a
scratches, that's
synesthetic, if I was a
got
synesthete,
fire
synes-
That's it.
if I had
We got some
synesthesia, if I had
I've never
synesthesia,
actually used this.
I don't know what it would be.
That's what we use.
If I had
hearing,
synesthesia,
hearing colors
replaced
and
I was trying to look for the noun version of having synesthesia,
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
synesthete.
I
I don't
know
know.
this.
Anyway,
I bet.
yeah,
I literally-
it
I
might
have it
help
right
me
when you
in this
probably
medium
That
because
makes sense.
it
Okay.
really is
Alright,
like
so
painting. Like before you,
absolutely is.
especially because
I'm
like
gonna
the
start with
ingredients,
two,
like
'cause it doesn't
paint,
need,
are
like-
expensive. So like,
Yeah.
so like, yeah, you could do
Yeah.
this like a million times, but like that'll cost you $1 million. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you train yourself to be better at nailing it the first
Never a fan
time
of those.
because X, Y, and Z. A lot of the time,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
home
it's
bar,
for sure.
it's like I can only get so
I
drunk in
love
one
this.
night.
These
But
guys
like
are
working,
so
it's like
nice.
I
I
can't
know.
keep pounding cocktails to nail out a perfect.
So we got the
Yeah, you
juice, we
kinda
got the-
can.
You can at the right bar,
Going
not
on.
our
I mean,
bars.
no, you can
Not our bar.
Never.
Definitely fucking not our
I've
bar.
never drank
know
at
what else was a
Desert
price
Project.
button.
No,
And
no.
that
They don't let
is-
us.
They don't let us.
fire.
It's illegal.
'Cause
Yes.
I truly
Not only is it illegal, it's round.
It's
the blackberry.
I'm in it by vape. I can't say anything.
All right, I was looking back towards our other spirits,
The radish one.
and
was
I
the
was
most pungent.
like,
Yeah.
all right, cool, we'll do an ounce
also
and a
have-
half for each
I'm not-
cocktail
I
of
say
the
go.
Blanco.
I say
Or do we do
For
two
two
ounces
drinks.
and just do
for
like
2
straight
drinks. I would say go half
Mari
and half
style?
on the. That's what I did.
That literally made me
And
mad.
like the Cointreau just get lost.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I think so.
So if you
just-
did 1 ounce of.
Yeah, orange against blackberry and
They're
vinegar.
equal-
I can't
no,
add.
I thought it was gonna be worse.
Absolutely disgusting.
I
We
thought
could
it
be
was
really
gonna
wrong, but
no, actually, aren't
worse, more
pungent. But
Yeah.
no,
More-
go with your instinct.
just
Go
2
with
ounces.
wait,
Yeah.
let's meet in the middle. Go 175 on the
Done.
tequila and do a quarter ounce of the orange and just see if it makes a flavor influence.
So 4.75 times
Just
man.
fill it up
two.
nearly or
So
halfway
my
point
buddy
between the
Joey,
1.5.
he worked with
Yeah.
him
This
on
is a
one.
moment
It was
for
the honeydew
ingredient
Collins.
list. That's
Yeah.
that one.
That was my favorite one.
Yeah. Irons.
That was 2. Oh, we were going 2 drinks. So yeah, 1, 5, and 2.
Yeah.
So balsamic
And
is
then,
a typical
half an ounce of
during,
the-
typical acidity of
That is
That's a thick.
what kind of poor spout can fit in
anywhere
there.
between 4 and 6.
Big one.
That's the.
That's a
You
big
do. You do not need a. You do not need a butt plug.
It was over here. I was like,
Yeah. I would
if
love
anybody
Don't
needs
even need
one,
to spit on it either.
I have faces.
Hot
where'd
talk.
that accent come from?
Spit on it. Hot talk. Can I get famous, please? I'd love $1 million. Give me $1 million, please. Hot talk. Spit on it. Spit
Oh,
on it.
man.
Spit on that thing.
She
So should I
makes
go
so much
just
more than
under
$1 million,
$1
and it's
I would say under
crazy.
She has
Yeah.
her own podcast now.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Vinegar flavor.
That part's not even the crazy part.
We live in an absurd world.
It really, and like we were talking about comedy too. Like I actually think the comedy world is moving towards absurd comedy
There's no
style.
thought behind this one. Like there was.
I mean,
So when I learned theater, you've got like
and the
you've got the absurd, you've got the surrealist movement, you've got the
This is just an iteration.
realism
of-
movement,
just
you've
like,
got
I was looking in
the
supermarket
like
and I was
super presentational,
yes,
like
and I was like blackberries, and I was like,
Shakespeare would be like super presentational.
And I was
No, not at all.
I don't know. There's just something in my head. Something will make
I'm
that
smelling the
I
vinegar
might be a lot of
just
work,
from shaking
but
it.
something will make
The absurd movement came out of the surrealist movement, which the surrealist movement of theater was like
when you were talking
the
about it
dreams
earlier with, like, the color,
were the basis of all
really
information,
the same as like.
and then the
It's almost
absurdist
like if I was a
was
citizen chick.
like
Not even, I think callous.
Yeah.
I've tried to learn that, and I do bang my fucking elbow all the time.
Oh, I hated it at first.
But I've
Even
learned if you
coming
hit it with
back
the
after
ham,
7
if you hit it
months.
with the ham, it works most of the time. But if you hit it with the ham, you also get the chance that you're gonna get a
Funny
little bit
bone?
of your finger. No, you're like your skin in the thing when you hit it.
Oh,
so
Oh,
it-
that sounds terrible.
oh yeah. So it's like fingers in the door.
I've definitely
But it's
got
your
like
elbow.
finger blisters. Like,
Yeah.
like I used to do it with the
Yeah.
on my hand.
Yeah.
But remember that one night? It was like one of the first pool parties that we did at Desert 5. It was literally just you, me, and Colton.
Yeah, I remember. I remember.
We went to the
Barely.
Belmont afterwards.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
like, truffle tater tots and mac and cheese and all this shit. It was amazing. And I was walking home, and I tripped. Human, Sowie. And I fucked up my hand, and it was right here.
I remember that.
Couldn't, yeah,
I remember that.
I couldn't do this.
You had
anymore.
band-aids over your hand, yeah.
Yeah, it was terrible. I looked like a degenerate. So I had to learn a different way.
You always look like a degenerate. You look like a homeless person. Sorry.
I mean, but that's like homeless rich.
Yeah.
That's the way.
Spirit of change.
I had to differentiate. You always look like hey, that's your brand, baby. You're yacht rock, motherfucker.
Ooh.
It definitely needs to be sweeter, but it's not bad.
Can you give me a little
Yeah.
Japanese
Let
handful?
me give you a little bump.
They fucking love these. They do this instead of the straw test in Japan, and I'm fucking just so in love with it.
Really?
I saw you do it earlier, and I was like, okay, cool. Here.
It's definitely acidic first, but it's not like vinegar first.
I thought it was gonna be way more vinegary. It just,
Wow.
It's vinegar second.
Oh.
it's there, but it's not like, it's not salady, as we mentioned, or as the term came
actually
up.
Would you say Saudi?
Salady.
Salady.
I'm trying to get us canceled with everybody. Jeez.
No, like Saudi, like a good thing. Like it's not Saudi, you know.
Yeah, I've
Hey, they're rich now. They're fucking rich now.
That's
Now, fuck, they've been.
Yeah.
Yeah, rich.
Emirates rocking it.
So, where there's oil, there is riches. There was no spice.
I abandoned my boy. I abandoned my
Yes.
son.
Yes. Yes.
I abandoned my boy. I don't know why I added Bane to that, but I think it made it better.
No, that
Your
worked.
Bane impression always kills me.
There
It
was
always
blood.
does. And I appreciate
I've known boys since I was a child. I abandoned mine. I abandoned my child.
Wow. Give me the blood, Lord.
That's-
Let me get away. Just give me the
That's
blood.
Daniel Day-Lewis doing Bane.
Yeah, no, that was great. That was great.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
When it lands on, I think you should leave. Then I'll go, you fuckers! But I love
You
you.
hear that, Tim Robinson?
Yeah. We know you've been coming to our bar a couple times. I served you a couple times. I served you. I did. I didn't say one thing about your show. I didn't do it.
I didn't do fucking shit.
I didn't do shit. I didn't say weird shit to you at all at the bar, even though I adored you.
I don't know what's happening right now.
I mean, we were doing our best Tim Robinsons for Tim Robinson.
My face is hurting from
I see
smiling.
it. I
Just-
see it.
Okay.
No, this is actually pretty cool. This is like
It's neat on its own. I tasted none of the spice.
I know, but it's almost like this would be good as a martini, like a like a martini offshoot, you know.
It feels kind of like porn star martini-esque.
No, not even because the sweetness doesn't really get through. It's more.
No, it's very, very subtle on the sweet notes.
Yeah.
And
Do we put it in
more
cups
importantly-
and cheers to it?
I think.
Yes.
Unless you wanna-
The reason I didn't
Stop
start
cheers in
pouring
case you want to
was
go further.
because
Do you want to add a sugar is what you're thinking?
Sugar first, then maybe spice.
Okay. Yeah.
I
And
could
I
get
don't think
black.
it needs
I mean,
the
I could get
spice.
black pepper.
Oh no, that's not I would have just gone more the scrappies, but
Oh,
I
I
truly
hot,
don't even
hot,
think
hot.
we need it.
No.
That being said, the vinegar was much less.
I didn't even think about that when it
subdued
hit my
than I thought it
tongue.
was
I didn't
gonna
even think
be.
about the hot at all.
Yeah, there was no.
I forgot about
there
the
was
juice.
nothing in there.
I
And
always
I
put-
went mild for that reason, but I say just like
So with that bitter, I put about 9 to 12 dashes.
oh, so you I literally
In general, because like less than that, it is kind of weak, you know.
fair. I guess
I say add a little bit of spice. I was thinking the same thing.
like I remember I got back. From the May-June tour that we did, and we switched to this without me knowing, and I was like, wow, those are spicy bitters. Like, that feels good. That tastes great.
Right.
I'm going to add some.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
We'll do
Yeah, that
3
feels right.
each,
That feels
Yeah.
right.
and then a tiny little bit more of the simple, the smipple.
The smipple.
We'll go half an ounce.
And
Yeah.
guys,
Quarter,
for you
whatever
out
you
there
think.
that are like playing with drinks at home, it really is. There is no wrong way to do it. Just feel it out. If you can measure it, try to measure it. If not, feel it out.
And also, like,
Understand.
I was obsessed with whiskey sours for like a year. Like,
Because they're tasty.
they're super
They are.
tasty.
They're tasty.
I was like, I made them like all the time, like obsessively. Like, I'd go home and be like, whiskey sour time, baby. To the point that, like, on my birthday, my best friend and roommate in Portland was like, like, threw a party where all we were doing was just drinking whiskey sours. I was just like so into it.
Oof.
But like, what I was gonna say about that is, like, if you have those series in your life
Definitely better.
where you're following taste,
You think
like,
it's something like this or like a?
you'll have so much reflection
I like the
into what you like by spending all that time being obsessed with that one thing. So like now I know, like, I can't taste whiskey sours the same way because I just drank them for a fucking year. Like, I drank them only and exclusively for a fucking year. So now I taste like anything that's whiskey sour and I'm like, too whiskey sour. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Too much.
So, yeah. Play.
Too much
Play.
of what it is.
Play.
Where are the little...
Oh, on top of that copper guy right over there.
Ah, yes. Yeah. The slight addition went a long way.
Ooh, good
Look
color.
at this
color.
Great color.
Where's the...
So
third?
in
Oh, there it is.
Just-
in bartending, we call it
For the audience.
it-
For y'all guys, cheers.
It's they call this an SRM actually. The color you can indicate is called an SRM, and you can figure it out by lasers. So you can actually like point a laser at your drink, and it'll tell you the color of your fucking drink. The same way.
That's cool.
Yeah, refractometers work the same way.
Huh.
I don't have any of those tools.
Cheers.
That super juice with the fucking foam is working. My God, you add a little bit and it works very
Yeah,
effectively.
it really brings up the aesthetic.
Like,
It's beautiful from up top, too.
it's gonna give us a mouthfeel a little bit too.
Ooh.
I don't fucking hate this. I don't fucking hate this.
I want more spice.
Really?
I still have spice from my my little like tongue taste of the scrappy.
I think
and
I'm-
I want.
I might be crazy,
But I like
but-
spicy.
I say black pepper.
Yeah, it.
Let me get some
it
black
is-
pepper.
It is leading itself because you already have the fire element, the
Yeah.
spice element. You just need that.
Not
black pepper.
necessarily hot, but
Right.
like just
Yeah.
the little bit of
good.
sugar off the top. Brown sugar wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
I'm glad we made this simple.
Yeah. Keep it simple, baby. This is really good.
I was so nervous with the vinegar.
It's surprising how
blackberries.
well.
Oh, here we go. Oh, we're crackling it right in.
Yeah.
Let's
no,
go.
I think that is the right move.
Go. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was saying you just did the one little.
Just a. That's it.
Okay.
I'm coughing because I don't know how to drink, not because it's bad.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
That That fucking. Wait. Let's do the game.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
It's your turn.
It's my turn to start.
Neil, it's up to you.
The virtue is gone, as well as our goo.
Shit.
Alright, that was a punked one. Let me redo it.
Didn't
No,
expect
that
you.
was good. That was good.
My head's on a fucking game called Deadlock, and there's a goo guy in it.
Fuck. Now you just. Fuck.
Alright, let me
Wait. No. All right. Something.
It's right
something.
there.
Goo.
The virtue is gone, along with our goo.
May our women take it away and shame us too.
Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you?
I want to finish. That's why we play this game.
Jordan Tyler, folks.
You can't see how good his curtsy was from the waist down, but my God, let me tell you, it was just as good as it was from the waist up.
Thank you.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, it's really nice.
This is really
The black pepper definitely helps.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not heat, but it's
This is a fall
Pop.
cocktail. This is a fall,
Yep,
guys. Yeah, this is great.
that's real
it
nice.
is weirdly autumnal.
Can you break the schematics down for this again so I can do this easily in editing?
Yes. I'm trying to break it down from 2 to 1. It was a full 2 ounces.
You can do the full batch, and then I can break it down in the.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it was 2 ounces of Blanco tequila. We were going straight margarita with it. The black pepper on top. Technically 3 dashes of some sort of spicy bitters. In this case, we use Scrappy Fire Tincture. Sponsor Bar Buds.
You motherfucker.
You motherfucker! It's our new call to action.
Yes, it is.
I just farted a little bit.
Oh, God.
Welcome to Bar Buds, you motherfucker!
Season 2! Season 2!
Oh, God, I almost laughed so hard I threw up. Oh,
Just don't do it on the rug. You're good.
Oh, God. All right.
Hit the hard floor, Jordy.
Once again, this was 2 ounces of Blanco tequila. Whatever you got in your cellar is great, especially if there's no additives. It was an entire ounce of the half an ounce of the super citrus. Also, half an ounce of simple syrup, black pepper, and then the
blackberry vinegar.
Blackberry vinegar. Oh, there it was.
1 ounce?
Yeah.
Which-
half ounce. Half ounce of
Which
that.
is going to be blackberries that macerate or just infuse in mostly balsamic vinegar and a touch of white vinegar. So you could probably omit the white vinegar.
You just wanted to...
I just thought it might...
And for how long?
24 hours.
24 hours.
Got it.
All right.
And then the
Yeah, if you wanted to make the shelf stable or like refrigerator stable, just get rid of the actual fruit pieces. So just send it through a fine strainer and then put it back in its original container and you're good. Because vinegar, it's got tons of acidity, so you're probably solid for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Because you're probably going to modify the acidity with the sugar that comes from the fruit. So it'll probably bring the overall acidity, or may make the acidity the same, but it's going to add sugar to it, which is an additional preservative. So but I'd say 4 weeks in the fridge, you're good to go.
Cool.
It's pretty good. It's a long time. Just in case you need it.
Yeah.
And then along with the black pepper on top, which absolutely helped.
Yeah.
I really think it did.
The Scrappy's fire tincture bitters really went a long way. I still taste them on my tongue from my initial
Yeah.
taste, but it really does help.
The hot and the pepper together is like really nice.
Yeah. Very, very autumnal. It looks springish.
Yeah, you could either sell this as an autumn drink or a spring drink for sure.
Yeah, I was very.
Or
very
honestly, a
pleased with
winter
the color.
drink.
Yeah.
Winter drink would be great. Like they're always looking for kind of like vibrant reds during the Christmas season. So
Yeah. No, it's again.
3 seasons of the
It's
year.
coming. Like obviously Halloween, or I'm sorry, Thanksgiving. Halloween just happened. Yeah. Thanksgiving is coming up, but like this would be a great Christmas drink.
Did you guys do costumes for Christmas? Or for Halloween?
Yeah, we were all
no, yeah,
vampires.
you're right
Well, you did. You were fucking great.
I was a vampire, but my teeth fell out. I bought the cheapest, most bullshit fangs at, not even like a Spirit Halloween, but the store on Hollywood Boulevard that's like, we're the costume place.
It's like the Mexicans, the Mexican version of it. Like,
Oh, like this was like a legit costume store. The girl working was in like full scary clown makeup, and she was treating people like a bartender. So like there was some sass involved. She was just like bro, like I told you what I can give you. Like no, like this is Halloween. This is Halloween Thursday. Like I can't give opinions. I'm just here to give you what you need. All right, what do you need?
And we just won the World Series too.
Oh yeah, LA was a.
yeah, that was a nightmare.
I'm kind of glad
It
I was
wasn't
gone
even a
for it.
shit pit. It was just a lot at once. It was like popcorn in the microwave, just like like just so much going on.
I love that. That's
Like,
great. Yeah, that's great.
It was just like
Great way to put it.
energy and fun and
It was
happiness,
fun.
but like
It was fun. It was just the traffic that sucked. You know.
Yeah.
We're plagued with traffic, and then.
yeah,
But that's neither here
that's
nor
just
there.
part of living in LA. And that's
Don't come here.
Go to Santa Monica. It's real nice.
It's like you don't want to be here. It's not.
Unless you want to be drinking our drinks, then come to LA. We'll have you.
Or just we'll make some recipes for y'all.
Yeah.
Thirsty?
Stay in Minnesota.
Guys, this has been a great episode.
It's been really, really fucking good.
It has.
Dude.
I've been so looking forward to this.
Honestly, we have too.
Yeah.
Like, so much so that we were like hesitant to like bring you on because it's like we got to make sure this is perfect for Jordan.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we took an hour and a half to set up past the point that you got here, so we're grateful for you to do that with us. And
Thank you. We
I'm
love
gonna
you.
cry. Love you.
Damn these
I'm gonna do a half. Yeah, I love you so much. Oh my
you.
God, you're so sweet.
We love you guys too. Thank you so much for tuning in. And,
Let's do one more cheers before we go.
One more.
Are we doing that? Oh, we're going hard.
Like that.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I have to
We could-
drive.
This isn't my Malort. This isn't my Malort. I was just going for
yeah.
one more cheers for sure.
Yeah,
Honestly.
you start it up. I'll do the second. You do the third because we haven't done that order.
No. We should
Repeat the
end,
order.
Yeah, we should end on
Okay.
on a high note.
So we'll go you first, me second, you third.
No.
That's how we started. Oh wait, you want
No, I was the first.
Did you not start yet?
No, I was the first to start.
Oh, so you're the first to start
So
again.
we should have Jordan
Okay.
end.
Okay, yeah. So it's you, me, Jordan.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. So to the start of something great.
To the middle, which feels just as good.
And at the end, it's bitter and sweet.
Ooh.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Nice glasses.
Cheers. All right, guys.
We've been formally canceled.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. This will be our last episode because the internet won't let you guys see it because we're going to get fucking blackwalled from YouTube.
Also, and in this case, then Kirkland and all you others, scrappies. Fuck you. Pay us.
Give them money. Money.